everybody won. And from a neutral's point of view, Gab, that's kind of what we want, isn't it?
Well, we want to see a race, obviously, and so you want everybody to keep up. You don't want anybody to pull away. It is legitimately tight at the top. And I think you're seeing this, not just in Serie A, you're seeing this in the Premier League. We get a lot of up and down results this season. There's a ton of uncertainty, and it's great from the neutral. Maybe not in terms of the football we see, not all the time, but in terms of outcomes, it's fantastic.
Jurgen, a lot of people are citing the fact that because Inter don't have any European football, that puts them as favourites. Is that a relevant point?
I think so. I think it's a very relevant point. I speak to a lot of people in Milano every week, and they are very excited, obviously, about that opportunity. Not being in Europe now present and having a chance to win the Scudetto. Overall, I think the Serie A this season so far has been maybe not the best football, but it is very exciting because there are so many teams up on the top that, in this title race. But also, if you just look at that this weekend, we saw so many goals in so many games, which is so not Italian in a certain way. So that's really exciting, and I'm obviously pleased with Inter as well.
Antonio Conte and Vidal, Gab, how do we sum up that relationship, given that obviously he pulled him up at half-time? He was picked up, wasn't he, saying, just shut up and get on with it at one stage?
Yeah, he used slightly more industrial language.
Yes, I want to keep my job, Gab.
Exactly, so do I. No, I mean, this was after Vidal had given away the penalty, and he kept sort of hectoring and haranguing the referee. And you can clearly see here Conte just shouting at him, like, Arturo, just get on. You just leave him alone, get on and stop annoying the referee, shall we say. Look, I think, Conte made it very clear in taking him off at halftime. He feels that he's got a special relationship with Arturo Vidal. He feels Arturo Vidal is critical to him because he buys into the warrior shtick and the mohawk and whatever. Other people feel Vidal at this phase of his career is a bit of a liability. Conte, I think, is going to work it out. You can't shift Vidal. No other team will take him at this stage with his wages. So I would expect that, the two are going to sit down, shout at each other, beat their chest a little bit. And because they're both alpha males, they'll go back out on the pitch. And I'm sure that we'll hear Conte go and have nothing but praise for Vidal until this happens again.
I may be out of line here, Jurgen, but I can't imagine when you were coaching, you would beat your chest and it would be a battle of the alpha males. How would you deal with a character like Vidal?
Yeah, I think that's the spice in the soup for every coach, to have players like Arturo Vidal. You want to have difference makers. You want to have alpha animals in your team and leaders. And when you have those leaders, then you have to figure out a way to deal with them and make things work. So I don't know Arturo now that much, but maybe then tomorrow he needs a beer somewhere together and you work it out. You have a shout at each other. But those are the things that really kind of build a group, build a spirit. And I think that look at it really positively, and I think Antonio Conte is very, very experienced in handling big players, and Arturo was all over the place. So he knows a lot of coaches and different characters as well. So they will work it out in the favor of the team.
A full programme of matches midweek in Italy. The standout tie, no doubt about it, that game on Wednesday, which is live on ESPN2. AC Milan against Juventus. Coverage of that match starts at 2:30. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.